On February 4, 2023, in Pasco County, Florida, police received reports of a group of suspects traveling on the interstate, linked to a prior shooting incident. Recognizing the seriousness of the situation, the Florida Highway Patrol and multiple agencies were deployed to intercept. While fleeing, the suspects, who were armed, carried out actions that endangered several vehicles, including a fuel tanker. The chase escalated as they drove against traffic on the interstate, while multiple Florida Highway Patrol units attempted but were initially unable to stop them.
26. Guys, if they get to a speed where you can hit it, hit it. 26, we're at 91 right now. Epic shoes are behind me. Just shut off your laser equipment for now. So you only have 3 to track. 605, 93, still south on I-75. 79 now. 26. 83, excuse me. Southbound on the 203. 282. 26, southbound on 282. Speed of 91, inside, we're outside lane. 26. Right, 26. Taking the exit for 28. Pick up positive by sticking next to the witch. 282 overpass road. We're doing pit. And forward, pit, let's go. That's it. Bail out. He's running southbound on the interstate. Southbound on the interstate.
Eventually, officers executed a successful vehicle intervention, bringing the pursuit to a stop as one suspect fled into nearby woods. During the confrontation, a Florida Highway Patrol trooper was injured, but still managed to end the incident. He was transported to the hospital and is now stable. The case was later turned over to the Florida Department of Law Enforcement for investigation, with no court proceedings since the suspect did not survive. Driving against traffic, speeding, or carrying a weapon all led to the same ending, the loss of freedom. In Summerville, South Carolina, a Berkeley County deputy spotted a motorcycle speeding in a 45 mph zone. When signaled to stop, the rider refused to comply and accelerated away. The pursuit stretched over 8 miles, with the motorcycle repeatedly topping 100 mph, making sudden lane changes and running red lights, while the patrol SUV followed closely behind. On South Main Street, the motorcycle collided with the front of the patrol vehicle before striking another car in the curb, causing the rider to lose control. He was pronounced dead at the scene, and deputies later discovered marijuana in his possession. On the afternoon of May 9, 2023, on I-555, police spotted a black GMC Yukon with an invalid license plate. When officers attempted to stop, the driver, identified as Timmy Lynn Davis, sped away. During the pursuit, officers tried several stop maneuvers, but Davis braked sharply to avoid them.
He's driving pretty reckless. They want to back off at this intersection here at CW Post. I'm going to go ahead and take commerce. John's where we just turned down Jake Street's for him with a dead end. He's gonna bail out on foot toward standby. So, hey, Tanner, go to the come down Nestle Way. He's gonna come back out on it. Alright, we're getting close back to 18. I've tried fitting it there one time. He keeps blocking me. Just turning, looks like west, going westbound on 18.
Westbound on Highway.
Davis drove the Yukon at high speed, crossing the median before crashing through the security fence at Nestle Prepared Foods. There, he abandoned the Yukon and, armed with a weapon, stole a Ford F-350 with a trailer.
I'm gonna try to get this trailer. Northbound on 460.
Northbound on 463, headed toward Jonesboro. Still speed's about 70. Tried to fit, he couldn't do it.
be careful with the heavy trailer.
Be careful, it's a heavy trailer.
I wonder who that was, you 10-4?
Somebody check on 16, he went in the ditch.
I'm 10-4, I'm out.
The chase continued as Davis drove recklessly, intentionally striking patrol vehicles while the trailer caused damage to civilian cars and traffic lights. Officers attempted multiple intervention maneuvers, but Davis maintained high speed and continued to flee.
43 Jones where I'm here at Highland and CW Post. I have no hard cover for first fire. 25. Correction, I'm at MLK. Highland MLK. He just hit somebody here at Harrisburg Road in Highland. Get JPD check on him. 10-4. 335. Got a crash, got a crash. He's still going, he's still going. Still going. Really sound? Up there, take him out.
Go, 16, go!
JPD's out for the one at Harrisburg, go.
Go!
Okay. Over on Southwest Drive.
Go, 16, I'll call it.
22 are coming up there, he goes into oncoming traffic. Call it, L2 Drive. We're still southbound, Southwest Drive, approaching the interstate. 346.
Ah!
Going head on into traffic, head on into traffic. Still southbound, going over the overpass. Can anybody get out in front of him and set up with a right? Left on the Parker Road. No, we can't get in front of him. Somebody get Caraway Road Parker and in this, if you can. We'll be eastbound on West Parker. We'll be eastbound on West Parker. Eastbound on West Parker. 346, eastbound on West Parker. Eastbound on West Parker.
Motherfucker.
16 struck this over Tyler. I just can't get this thing to fit it. Coming traffic again. Depot, gonna be approaching the intersection. Looks like he might be trying to get back on the interstate. He's about to hit the guardrail. He went through the guardrail.
The pursuit ended when the F-350 lost control and plunged into a water-filled ditch near the Windover Heights neighborhood. Davis fled on foot, but was quickly surrounded and arrested in the backyard of a nearby home. Investigation revealed both vehicles he used had been stolen. After trial, he was sentenced to several terms totaling hundreds of months in prison and ordered to pay more than $85,000 in restitution. In the early morning of January 23, 2025, the Florida Highway Patrol received information about John Cowan, a suspect who had abducted his son and was believed to be armed, driving a white Dodge Ram. The child was later left safely at a 7-Eleven, while Cowan repeatedly sped away from deputies. At 12:57 a.m., FHP located the truck on the Matanzas Pass Bridge, but when officers moved in, Cowan fled again. An initial stop attempt only caused the truck to hit a concrete barrier, and the suspect continued to escape. After leaving Matanzas Pass, Cowan raced north on San Carlos Boulevard, reaching nearly 100 miles per hour. When the truck lost a tire and slowed down, FHP executed another intervention, forcing the vehicle out of control and into a mangrove area. Cowan exited the truck and tried to hide but continued speaking with officers. After several minutes, he expressed regret and surrendered at 1:08 a.m. He had an injury to his wrist, was treated by EMS, and later turned over to Lee County authorities. Cowan now faces multiple charges, including domestic battery, false imprisonment, child endangerment, and fleeing at high speed. Was it worth it when a single reckless minute turned into a prison sentence of hundreds of months? During a joint operation with the U.S. Postal Service, the Secret Service, and the Little Rock Police Department, authorities received a report of a suspicious black Pontiac involved in breaking into a mailbox to steal mail. The suspect was identified as Christopher Shard. When the vehicle appeared at Rodney Parham and Breckenridge, officers signaled for a stop, but Shard ignored the command and sped away.
Open the door! Get out on your stomach! Get on your stomach now! Stomach!
Police eventually closed in, forcing the Pontiac into a 360-degree spin before it came to a stop. Sheard and passenger Kenneth Golden were quickly secured without further incident. A search revealed cash and marijuana, which were sealed as evidence. Both suspects were transported to the Pasco County Detention Center for investigation. On the morning of June 23, 2022, while patrolling Spring Street, officers spotted a red Chevrolet pickup matching the description of a stolen vehicle. As soon as the suspect noticed the patrol car, he sped off in an attempt to flee.
We're headed back towards East Grand from the convention center.
The vehicle accelerated rapidly, making a series of sharp turns through multiple intersections. Officers coordinated with additional units to track the suspect's changing route and maintain coverage.
About to turn at the Dodge store. Headed back towards Spring Street on East Grand.
Let me up there.
310's in the lead, I'm calling. Left on top. Outbound on Spring Street. He's using both sides of the road, Hot Springs.
Pit it out, Rex. Hey, don't rush the car. I hear you.
With police units closing in, the suspect lost control, veered off the road, and the truck flipped onto its side. The driver immediately jumped out and tried to run, but was quickly chased down and taken into custody near the crash site. Conway police reported a stolen 2015 Ford Mustang. The initial pursuit on I-40 was interrupted, prompting the Arkansas State Police and nearby agencies to assist. After some time, the Mustang reappeared and continued fleeing, with a state trooper taking the lead. During the chase, the Mustang reached speeds over 120 miles per hour, weaving through traffic and braking hard, causing a minor collision with a patrol car behind. The pursuit stretched across several smaller roads, becoming increasingly dangerous as the suspect tried to evade officers.
Pasco County, Postal. Okay, I'm trying to get out of the on this curve. I don't know, there's no road behind it. Found that little turn over. The only roads out there today here in September, I took that on 326. These are about 66, that's the other side. I'm like 10 out further now. I'm lost up here. If I need to turn around, I need to get like the way you're going. 30 to 5 is back behind you, comment that road. That's the kind of drink, Jim. Shut down the whole road. Have your stop sign, you get here. He's around and he's off in the ditch. We're down here on 326.
As the Mustang turned onto Highway 326, a unit closed in, causing the vehicle to lose control. Moments later, a patrol car blocked the front and forced it to the side, bringing the car to a stop. The suspect was taken into custody safely and admitted he knew he was going to prison, saying this was his last chance to drive a car like that.
Got passed on the right. right.
On the afternoon of February 22nd and 2025 on I-40 near mile marker 178, police observed a 2017 Mercedes-Benz committing a traffic violation. When officers attempted a stop, the driver initially pulled over, but then accelerated away. The driver was later identified as 35-year-old Dominic Copenhaver, who was wanted in Maryland and had prior criminal history in several other states.
He took off.
Little Rock 37.
Good work, everybody. That 250 from 77.
Trying to catch up to him. Looks like a white male, possibly mixed male. He's got a tattoo on his face. It's about a quarter mile in front of me. It's a gray Mercedes. Traffic's light, 120, trying to catch him.
Let's turn and see everybody, please.
It doesn't return to anybody. I don't have any info for it. Coming up about the 176 westbound now. I'm down at 130.
The Mercedes reached speeds over 130 miles per hour, weaving through lanes and passing dangerously, putting other motorists at risk. The pursuit continued through Lenoka and onto Highway 70, where officers attempted to stop the vehicle but were unsuccessful.
We get the bike set up ahead of us. Civil. Speeds are about 90. Moderate traffic. I'm going to try to get to the one that both of us have spikes. I'm catching up. I've got the TV on. Come out. I don't care about the decision. Take it out. Yeah, about 30. Where are people just like, come on, fucking out! Put it up! Okay, look dark, I'm going to see. Civil.
In Pulaski County, a unit successfully carried out a vehicle intervention maneuver, forcing the Mercedes to a complete stop. Copenhaver was taken into custody safely and transported to the Pulaski County Detention Center. He now faces multiple charges, including fleeing, reckless driving, driving on a revoked license, and other traffic violations. In Volusia County, Florida Highway Patrol troopers attempted to stop a Chrysler 200 traveling westbound on I-4 near mile marker 121. However, the driver, a 26-year-old man, accelerated and fled.
Traffic passing 121 areas, the area to be signal. And we're advised is that 46 and 14 current issue.
The Chrysler 200 continued at high speed, leading to a pursuit that stretched from Volusia County into Orange County. Throughout the chase, the driver ignored stop signals and endangered other vehicles on the road. Near mile marker 86 in Orange County, troopers executed a blocking maneuver that brought the Chrysler to a stop. The driver was removed from the vehicle and quickly transported to a hospital. Details about his injuries or how they occurred have not yet been released. A tense pursuit began after a suspect stole a vehicle, intentionally rammed a police unit, and brandished a firearm in the Nicholtown area. At 11:18 a.m. on May 5, 2020, Troop H received a notification from Sebastian County, and TRP Araujo immediately responded to assist. The vehicle was later located at the intersection of Browntown RE and Buchela RD.
We just made a curve at 70. We're going on north there past the rock gravel, and she's driving in the southbound traffic lane.
The suspects drove through a dead-end road and residential property, temporarily disappearing from sight after entering SH10.
That is a dead end.
Shortly after, the vehicle was spotted at a rock quarry near US 71. As units moved in, the suspect turned back onto US 71 and then onto Cedar Valley RD.
Cedar Valley and 71 and 87, 1050. She's run alongside this rock quarry thing, whatever this is, northbound next to 71 right now, and she's coming out on 71.
They turn into Cedar Valley.
Copy, turned on Cedar Valley.
During the chase, the suspect repeatedly slammed on the brakes, causing a Sebastian County unit to run off into a ditch, forcing Trooper Rauho to take lead.
Oh, he's backing up, fortunately.
Copy, backing up.
1037, fortunately. Primary now.
Copy, 1037, primary 87.
Passing shadow light, fortunately.
Copy, passing shadow light.
Seven 49, just strike my unit.
10-4, 1050.
1050, fortunately.
Are you still in it?
1040. I'm not primary.
10-4, copy is back towards 71.
Okay.
As the suspect re-entered US 71, officers ahead successfully executed a tactical stop. The pursuit ended, and the suspect was taken into custody shortly after. On the morning of March 7, 2025, at around 7:04, a white 2014 Ford Fusion was stopped by police at the intersection of W34th and Berks for failing to obey a stop sign. The driver, identified as Derek Baker, initially slowed down as if to stop, but then continued driving. He turned onto Pike, ran a red light, and began to accelerate. Baker drove at high speeds, at times exceeding 100 miles per hour, weaving through traffic. The pursuit continued along I-30, I-630, and several city streets. The Arkansas State Police joined in and attempted multiple vehicle intervention maneuvers, but those efforts were unsuccessful.
Reason for the stop, he ran a stop sign at 35th and Berks. Speed 62, heading northbound on Berks and Hagen. We're taking the 40 east on ramp.
On Kavanaugh Street, ASP successfully executed a TVI maneuver, bringing the vehicle to a stop at 1718 Kavanaugh. Baker complied with commands, was taken into custody safely, and placed in a patrol car. After a medical check at Baptist Spring Hill, he was transported to the Pasco County Regional Detention Facility. Records later confirmed his driver's license was suspended and the vehicle was uninsured. The car was towed from the scene for processing. A Euclid police officer on patrol spotted a stolen Chevrolet Silverado carrying 4 teenagers in Euclid, Ohio. When officers attempted a traffic stop, the driver suddenly accelerated, initiating a pursuit.
Speeds at 45, no traffic. Hey, whoever's behind me, call it.
Eastbound, high rate of speed, passing Magnolia. Traffic light yielding. Cross speeds upwards of 95 miles per hour. Continuing eastbound, traffic is light and yielding, passing 276. On Euclid, speeds are 100.
Still westbound, at speed at 100, coming up on East 156.
Back light speed, permission to carry on. Good. 5710 with no light speed permission.
.156, you hit a pedestrian, John Union Lincoln's 3268, they're bailing on foot. They got guns.
Get dogs there, get dogs there.
Get out the way, get out the way!
Did they get off at 156?
Waterloo and Shalou, they just ran into a garage.
They're right behind him. Jerry Schmidt. One in Great Orange. Description.
Put your hands behind your back, you piece of One more man behind the shop. I got hands up, cover the rear. Hey, right in the back, handcuff him. You want my hand?
The vehicle sped through multiple streets at more than 100 miles per hour, ran red lights, and struck another car before crashing into a utility pole and coming to a stop. The suspects then abandoned the truck, scattering in different directions and attempting to hide in a nearby neighborhood. With assistance from local residents and a K-9 unit, officers safely apprehended all 4 suspects. A search of the vehicle uncovered a stolen firearm. All of the suspects were transported to the detention center and now face multiple charges.
Waterloo and Shalou, they just ran into a garage.
On the night of June 6, 2025, at about 11:15 p.m., Magnolia police were in pursuit of a white Chevrolet Malibu and requested backup. The vehicle was spotted at the intersection of Highway 79 and East Main, then continued at high speed, swerving into oncoming lanes. Near East Main and Dudley, officers used a tactical measure that briefly forced the car off course. The vehicle restarted, turned onto Calhoun Street, cut through a residential area, and circled back to East Main before stalling on a curve. As the car moved down Calhoun Street, officers applied another tactical measure, bringing the Malibu to a complete stop in the roadway. The suspect, Terry LaField, fled on foot onto Larry Street and broke into a house but was quickly located and taken safely into custody. While patrolling on Midland Avenue, officers spotted a black Chevrolet Trax with a suspended license plate and unverified insurance. When ordered to stop on North 50th Street, the driver switched off the lights and sped away, at times reaching nearly 100 miles per hour, driving into oncoming lanes and running through several intersections.
Midland and 50th, way out of X-ray, 31 baby, VAX, need some like screwdriver.
Near Kelly Highway, the Trax ran a red light and collided with a Subaru Impreza and a Honda Civic waiting at the intersection. The crash disabled the vehicle. Occupants of both the Subaru and the Honda were checked at the scene, with no hospitalizations required.
Wrecked out, Kelly and Vivian. You okay? Hands up! Hands up! Get your ass on the ground right now! Get your ass on the ground! Yes, sir. Right now!
The driver, identified as Osman, born in 2000, was quickly taken into custody. Police recovered 2 handguns, narcotics, cash, and related paraphernalia. All evidence was turned over to the Drug Task Force, while Osman was booked into the Sebastian County Detention Center on multiple serious charges. Around 12:52 a.m. on September 30th, 2022, officers observed a white Jeep Grand Cherokee traveling northbound on I-85 at speeds over 90 miles per hour in a 55-mile-per-hour zone. When emergency lights and sirens were activated, the vehicle accelerated and refused to stop. The Jeep continued at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour, making unsafe lane changes, nearly colliding with other vehicles and disregarding traffic signals. On Edgewood Avenue, one passenger exited the vehicle and was quickly taken into custody, while the driver returned to I-75/85 South and continued fleeing. As the Jeep merged onto I-20 East, Sergeant Tarpley executed a tactical maneuver that caused the vehicle to lose control, overturn, and catch fire. At the scene, 2 occupants, identified as Broderick Dunn and Amarian Clotter, were pronounced deceased, and a damaged rifle was recovered. The third suspect, Montavious Lovejoy, who had exited earlier, was transported to Grady Hospital for treatment. While patrolling on Pine Drive, Deputy Ford spotted a white vehicle speeding above the limit. As soon as the driver noticed the patrol car, he accelerated away, leaving behind a female passenger. The vehicle sped through a parking lot, then swerved into the oncoming lane of Riverdale Road, initiating a pursuit. During the chase, the vehicle reached nearly 100 miles per hour, ran red lights, drove without headlights, and changed lanes dangerously. Heading toward the airport's international terminal, the suspect forced multiple units, including Black Hawk and Lieutenant Carey, to attempt coordinated stops, but none were successful.
Crystal Lake Road will be headed east, speeds will be 70.
It'll be a Florida tag 4502 out of North. They say Nissan white color, Nissan Road. Damn, he's making a bunch of left and right turns. He turn on, turn on, turn on. He's behind it.
Put your fucking hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back. You gonna get away, did you?
Yeah, you thought you were gonna get away. Yeah, you thought it was gonna happen. I don't play like that. You wanna play, you wanna kill some people.
Deputy Ford ultimately executed a precision maneuver, bringing the vehicle to a halt. The driver, identified as Hunt, climbed out through the window and tried to run, but was quickly subdued with a taser. He was handcuffed, medically evaluated, and booked into Clayton County Jail on 16 charges. A search of the vehicle revealed evidence of drug distribution along with cash, while the female passenger was released at the scene.